Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Uno Nuno, and once again, we back with the GTA extravaganza. And I'm trying to hold back the containment, but I ain't gonna hold you. It's really starting to just like sink in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to explain. It's really just starting to sink in. The fact that, oh man, monumental, tremendous. I mean, tremendous. You don't understand. Waiting a whole lifetime for the motherfucking New York Knickerbockers to win one, baby. Yes. I mean, like, whoo. You don't even understand, man. It's crazy. Like, yo, it is crazy. You see, I'm rocking that blue and orange, you know what I'm saying? You already know, man. You already know this New York forever over here, baby. Finally, New York Knicks. And trust me, man, like, I ain't trying to get loud and wild, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, but it's crazy. It is crazy, man. Shout out to NY, baby, man. The whole energy, the whole everything was just, it was off the chains, yo. Oh, man. Good old New York, man. It's crazy. Yes, sir. Whew. And the boy is wild hype, man. I'm telling you. But like I said, yo, it's all contained because it feels so surreal. Like, it's really hard to believe. Like, I'm still waiting for them to be like, yo, nah, this one don't count. You know what I'm saying? Like some crazy shit. And it wasn't easy, man. Like, we battled for that shit, bro. We battled for that shit. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to OG. Man, everybody did their thing. The whole squad, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give it up. Credit where credit is due. It damn sure wasn't no fluke. These dudes turned it up. Like I said, man, I almost, like, can't believe it, man. I really can't believe this shit happened. Finally, in my lifetime, I got to see the New York Knickerbockers win a championship. It feels good, man. Word. You know, it's an NY summer all day, baby. Yes, sir, man. That shit had me so hyped. Whew. Sometimes I gotta calm down. But I'm telling you, bro. This was as close as I can get to a Knicks suit, but yeah, man, y'all gotta step your flavors up for GTA 6. How about that? That's a whole nother bag, yo. GTA 6? Come on, man. Really? What we doing, y'all? But we'll get to that later down on the line. Right now, let me let y'all know what's going on in GTA today. We got the bonus on the garment factory, and we also have bonus on acid lab sales, as well as there's a double cash XP on the Dexter missions. Not the first dose, not the last dose missions, the actual missions. You know what I'm saying? Which don't really add up to a lot of cash, but you know, hey, it's money. If you're tired of doing the hustle and just want to do some fun missions, at least you get a little change for doing it while you do it. I heard they boosted the profits for the bail office. That'd be dope if they actually did it. I don't know if it happened yet. I ain't been on. I mean, you know, I be on, but I don't be on. Made a nice little whop of cash today. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Let's see what we sitting at. Between picking up safe money, I got my bunker on. Boosted production. Got my, cause I couldn't do the lab. So I got the lab doing, its regular boost, but I couldn't add the extra boost to the mansion. Who knows? Maybe I think I might be up for it. But yeah, we just did the priority file. Got the 1.2. And see, even at, and I'm gonna be honest with the garment factory, even at normal capacity, this shit's still good. It's still worth it. Not gonna hold you. Think about it. This would be on a normal basis. This would be about a 600,000 mission and fairly easy. Like I bust that shit out man quick. Only thing that stopped me was like interruptions. To be honest, like especially if you have an oppressor or a deluxo for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like get the oppressor. Ow shit. Damn, that hurt. Get the oppressor or get the deluxo for that matter. It'll work. It makes the missions faster. So, if you know like I know, if you didn't have an oppressor, but if you don't have an oppressor by now, and you got caught up in the price boost and the nerf and all that, see for me, again, I'm not a griefer, so I just use it for fast travel through the map while I'm doing missions that allow it. Plus, getting from point A to point B is a little bit easier. Plus, there's little secrets and tricks. Like for me, personally, I got a little trick that I use when I'm using the oppressor in a public lobby. Go low, like fly low. You'll fly faster. And when people see you flying through the street, they don't know that you actually low. So that give you a little jump on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying they looking for you in the sky, but you on the ground, and you actually fly a little faster. You actually fly a little faster when you on the ground. Not gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you closer to the ground, you get a little. At least in my opinion, it feels like I'm moving faster than I'm moving when I'm further up. Now I know the whole flight theory. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that applies to the oppressor because of all the buffs. I mean, all the nerfs that they put on it. They nerfed the F out of that. Which, in my opinion, it's kind of sad because just because griefers use it as a tool to blow people's stuff up, like they just made it bad for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no defense. Like, understood. Like, I could understand. Like, there should still be defense. You know what I mean? Like, okay, nerf the missiles, whatever. Nerf the speed, but don't kill the defense. Like, it's just easy to pluck out the air, and that make it bad for people who use it for other reasons other than just blow people's shit up. And in my opinion, I think that they kind of went overboard, especially with the price. But, you know what I mean? These are just signs of things that come in GTA 6. When that online version comes out, oof, man. Wow. Yo, there's a reason why I don't play games online. Why I haven't gotten a computer yet. And I don't play PC games. Because the amount of cheating is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel sorry for them dudes. People who just want to play it, have fun on the game. You run into motherfuckers who got all kinds of extra files and shit on their shit. It's crazy. But that's one thing. You're fighting against people who, you know, I don't know. They have their reasons for doing this shit. Like, I don't know why people hack games, but they do. I don't know why people cheat on games, but they do. You know, but that's a PC thing for the most part. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to do on console, but it's still achievable. You know what I mean? Like, this is something that can be done through different ways, but for the most part, we have to deal with exploits. You know what I mean? People who exploit the game. They exploit certain glitches and shit, bugs that might give them an advantage in a PvP situation, or you know what I mean, like whatever type of conflict or confrontation where, you know, exploiting those little glitches and bugs will give them an example. Give them an advantage. For an example, on Call of Duty, or let's say I'm just naming a game. In Call of Duty, there's thing A you could do to skip an animation. Now combine that with crossplay, and let's say you're playing against somebody that's and they have a computer that's crazy with the processor and the megahertz and all that. Man, by the time you even pull your gun out there and shot you 15 times, and you wonder why you shoot them 2 times, like you shoot them 10 times and they shoot you once and you die. Nah, they didn't shot you like, they done empty the whole clip into you, danced on your head, did an emote. Half of that shit don't even register on your screen because the frame rate. You know what I'm saying? So you got a poor disadvantage, and that's really the only. And alright, and also, I'm gonna be honest. Like, once with the whole mouse and keyboard thing, it's really simple, yo. If you know, like, because the mouse part is the easiest part. Like, it is very easy to aim with a mouse. Very easy. The whole hard part about it is getting the keyboard down. Using the keyboard to control your movements. Once you master that, it's a wrap. Trust me. If you can master the keyboard part, because aiming with the mouse is ridiculously easy. That's why I'll never understand why they complain so much about aim assist for controller. I do. The PC community feels entitled to certain things. Personally, I think crossplay should only be between console to console. I don't think crossplay should be for PC players to console. There's really no need. It's a nightmare for the console player. No matter what game. And I think that's one of the elements that broke Call of Duty, like Warzone and all that. Console playing with PC players. The movement was just crazy. Like I said, this motherfucker done slid around you 50 times, danced on you. You ain't even see him. You think you shot him 50 times. And pardon me, I was busting down these rice and beans and shit. Smack. And I got some mofongo. That shit good as hell. Yeah, ain't nothing changed, man. Fuck y'all thought. I don't know. Let me show you what it is. No lies detected, no games played. I'm still the hood production, baby. But yeah, how about that GTA 6, man? You hyped up? You ready? Let me see what we gonna do next. These are all worth 300 grand. So at the end of it all, you get like, you get over $2 million for completing all of them. And you know they not hard. But before I start the next one, I'm gonna go check on my acid lab because I know that's about ready. I just knocked off the bunker. So I'm moving my bunker because you know how we do that. We're just the one and done type shit. So just off of that hits us with the little 200 grand in between runs. So far I made about 630 grand just running that on the fast production because I couldn't put it on the acid lab. So that's a nice little quick, you know what I mean? A little quick hit in between stuff while you're letting things cool down. And at the same time, we got the nightclub generating as it should. That's almost at $1 million. Last time I checked, it was at 866. Plus the bread from the actual safe still generating. Yeah, man, we accumulating all that dough, bro. We got the new heist coming up soon. They keep saying it's the final heist. I don't know, man. They're trying to like kill something that ain't ready to die. It's kind of weird. I know you're ready for a new GTA 6, but are you really ready for a new GTA 6? I'm telling you. I really don't understand the dynamics that go into games these days. They're not just making something for you to have fun. Yeah, you had this amount of time to stack this amount of money. Everybody like, oh, you can. It's not about that. You really don't understand. Every time you do shit like this, you set a certain standard. It gives the impression that only certain people are allowed access to certain things. This is not good for gaming. This is bullshit we deal with in life. This is not the reason why we play gaming. Y'all doing too much. You gotta understand what I'm saying. We play video games to escape. These people are making video games to put you through the same social pressures that you go through during the day, in the job, in life in general, like, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reasons, you know what I mean? There's a lot of different factors that you like. People don't just live. There's a lot of different factors that go into living. Depending on where you were born, you can have like there's people like there's things we call an easy life that really ain't that easy, man. At the end of the day, everybody goes through some hard shit, but when you turn on a fucking video game, you don't want to feel like you're going through the same shit that you go through in real life. To an extent. I ain't looking for a virtual reality. You know what I mean? Like, that's 100% based on reality. That's why I don't mind the flying cars and all that shit. You need something to break this shit up. So you don't really think you're some kind of fucking GTA gangster running around shooting missiles out the bottom of your car on some James Bond. You know, like you a fucking wrecking mogul, you a fucking assassin, international assassin. You got a fucking, you can shoot missiles, you Tony Starks, you can shoot fucking orbital rays at motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you need that kind of balance, in my opinion, of the game. You know, cartoonish type shit to disassociate you from the fact that this is not real. Like, you know what I mean? To disassociate you from the fact that, to remember, yo, this is fake. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. You need some shit to make you remember, yo, you're playing a video game. It's not that serious. But then there's a role-playing element where people take it really fucking serious. What you see on PC, but I wouldn't mind seeing that come to PS to console. Now that would be dope. If they bring, even if it's in the form of community service, you know, buy a service somewhere. No different than how they have it on DayZ or Arc Raiders or Rust or anything of that matter. GTA is that dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, man, they got this perfect fucking pill, but they just trying to add shit to it that hurts more than it heals. If you get my drift. But that's the problem with GTA. Which, you know, boils down to everything. Your Activision and all that. The corporate gaming, corporations making games, not making games to make for you to have fun. They're making games to make profit. And there's a lot of shit about the video gaming tendencies of people that leave these motherfuckers baffled, because they have a very hard time in doing what it takes to make decent games. When you think of Donkey Kong, when you think of Pac-Man, think about Pac-Man. Is it really that exciting? I mean, obviously it is, right? But think about how simple it is. Is the point I'm trying to make. They didn't have to spend millions on graphics. Most of the money that was spent on that game was probably spent on programming of it. You could play Pac-Man right now. I'm fucking around viewing that shit for hours. Simple ass game. Never dies. Miss Pac-Man. What's crazy? Miss Pac-Man? Then they started doing story mode Pac-Mans, and you know what I mean? The rest is history. But Pac-Man to this day still popping. You know what I'm saying? Look at them old games, man. You can go to any Nintendo channel. You know, I ain't got no problem with naming them. Shout out to Retro Nate. That's one of my channels right now that I like to watch. Cause he be playing through old games that I used to play on NES. A lot of them shits I couldn't beat because they was glitched or I just didn't know. Because there was no story, like, you know what I mean? There was no way to get the story. But it'll be games that had deep, intricate stories and you just had no way of finding out. Only through trial and error and experience. But, yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. One thing nobody can't deny. Video games came a long way. Video gaming came a very long way. And I don't care how you try to spin it. I don't care how you try to make it look. At the end of the day, it's a beautiful concept. It's just being guided poorly because of the people who are in control of video games now have a different mindset than the people who originally made video games. Like, and then you got a lot of other shit too involved in it. But you know, at the end of the day, that greed gets you nowhere, man. I'm telling you. GTA 6 can make or break this franchise right now. I'm telling you. I just hope we don't see a Destiny repeat. I'm being honest with you. I mean, I'm chewing my funk part. I'm pause. Yo, that mofongo, bro. Man, that's a whole nother different type of meal, man. That shit good. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna learn how to make my own. But yeah, man, you see how we repping those Knicks though, baby? Look at the whole fit rocking. I wish they had something to represent. At least like a Liberty City. You know what I'm saying? Like a Liberty City motherfucking team or some shit. Pardon. Yeah, I was busting those down in the motherfucking invite only lobby because it ain't like you getting. Alright, yeah, man. But that bread's stacking, yo, as you can clearly see. We had 374 million. And we got 4 million in our pocket. In the pocket. That's crazy. Imagine walking around with $4 million in your pocket. You be scared as fuck. I don't care who you are. Yeah, let's pull all that up. We're sitting on a good 378 million. I would say we got more than enough for the what's the name? The new DLC coming out. You have to buy an art room for it and all that. I'm thinking Michael gonna be involved in it. You know, one thing I'd say too is it kind of got me sad is the fact that Trevor ain't involved in none of the new DLC. But we already know he don't even want to do this character again. Like, that dude is really pissed off at the fact that, you know, he's gonna be known as Trevor. He doesn't like it, and it's understandable. But there's ways around that shit. Like, you know, life gives you a lot of adversity. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Let me holler at Mutt real quick. We gotta make sure that motherfucking acid lab is packed up.
Hello, hello. I'll call my buddy in pharmaceuticals. Gonna cost you, but I can get what we need.
How you do that? Call out Devastator. Motherfucking KNICKS is the champions, baby. Oh man, listen. Okay, we have full. Okay, as you can clearly see, we definitely had double cash on it. Cause usually a full one give you like 350 to 382, some shit like that. And when you sell that in the public lobby, you get about 500 some odd grand. Right? But here, we got 703 grand that I can make right now in an invite only lobby. But you know, hold on. Yeah, nah. Yeah, we definitely want to. Let me make sure my spawn shit correct and all that. Okay, we in the villa. Yeah. Alright, we in the villa. That's all I want to really know. Alright. Now here's bullshit. Getting in this lobby, we might have to fucking wait for a while for the maximum number of CEOs and shit to go. Cause bumping this shit in here is gonna be about a good 1 point something. Like that's gonna be a milli. We definitely want that. That's a whole 300 some odd. Yeah, it works out. Alright, so we gonna chill in the mansion.
The city awaits you, sir.
So only 3 people on public. Oh no. Nah, we can't do that. That ain't even worth it. If we gonna do it in the public. Cause there's still plenty of other shit that I could do before I actually move that shit. So if I gotta wait a while, I ain't mad. Make a long story short. On that note, I'm about to roll up. Oh yeah. Roll up. Roll up.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, man. See, here we go. I knew that was gonna happen. It's all good though. Not sweating. Another little tip for y'all young and coming up GTA players. Or y'all young bucks. When you get in a mission, when you get in a lobby like this, where it take a while for you to register. I mean, you could leave until you find a lobby that you can register in, which ain't a bad thing. But it might take you a while, because those lobbies are real. Because in a lobby like that, for the most part, everybody on some chill shit. Which is a lobby that's very hard to find, because, you know, it's just rare that you come into that combination of people. Like, this ain't that type of matchmaking. You know, they just throw people in the lobby. They don't care who's who. They don't care about KD, not, you know what I mean, or play style or rank or any of that shit. Now, there is a variation of that, to be honest, and that's what your aiming mode, basically. You know what I mean? Which is another way that I used to sell cargo and shit, especially. Because when you go into free aim modes, for the most part, it's like role players or they're not griefing. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I do aim assist, to be honest, is for missions. Because, again, to be honest, when I play this game most of the time, I'm kind of lit. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear it in my voice. I be lit when I stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't streaming. The way I play this game is the way I stream. You know what I'm saying? Some people stream, they put on a face. I have no reason to put on a face because all you hear is my voice. And yes, and all of the time, I be lit. I don't think I ever did a sober stream because, you know why? I smoke, I drink, I'm grown. I can do that. That's legal. You don't like it? Eat a whole bag of those. If you know what I mean. That, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. I'm not saying trying to lure the kids in and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to be all clean so I can get a certain type of audience that I ain't even trying to cater to anyway, and I don't think I'm even for them. See, that's where shit get weird to me when people do things like that. That's when I start looking at your channel crazy, because it's like, yo, what are you doing? Especially when you're playing a game that children shouldn't be playing anyway. Which is another thing that I'm worried about with GTA. If they get into the point to make this shit cartoony, you know what I'm saying? There's a balance, like I said earlier. If they go over on either side, at this point, it's just going to be crazy. Now, the amount of children who play this game and that's something that has to be addressed. The amount of children who play this game is fucking ridiculous. And honestly, I mean, that's one thing that I would stand with Rockstar on all the time. Like, because that boils down to bad parenting. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your child could play, like, there's a capacity that your kid could play this game, man. If you don't have a problem with your kid being exposed to the amount of violence in the game. But if you are a parenting parent, if you're an active parent, there's ways to negate that. Which basically boil down to conversations. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You can have a kid playing this game, but they might play at a certain capacity. Like, they might play in private sessions with other kids who play this shit. And they might ride around, wilding out, blowing shit up and all that. But you talking to them about the reality of these type of things. This is not the shit that you should be doing in real life. And if you do it, there's the consequences. Well, you see what the consequences are in the game, right? Think about how many times. That's the whole point. In real life, there's no respawn. There's no, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't just die and come back. And this is just the honest truth about it. And I know there's certain words that people don't like, you know, it's like, you don't unalive and come back. But look, it's not unalive. There's no, that softens the blow of it. Like, we're not trying to lessen the impact here. We're trying to let you know, like, yo, once you die, you do not come back. You ain't gonna come back with all your guns and your clothes fresh on a different location on the map. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. So be mindful in real life. The decisions you make. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this game you can cheat and win. Like, but those are all the wrong, like don't take that as the way things go in the actual world. Because there's a big difference. Oh yeah. So, you know, these are things that you gotta let the local youth them know, because, you know, at this point in time, they're gonna be exposed to shit that they shouldn't be, regardless. That's just the way life is. It's just now, shit is they have more access to shit. Like, if your 11-year-old child has a phone, you know, they have access to porn. They have access to, you know, all kinds of websites, especially if you're not monitoring it, and most importantly, unless you're monitoring. But if you're active, you know, these things can be avoided or negated, or at least, you know what I'm saying, or at least negated. If you can't avoid it, at least you can negate it. You can give them the proper information on the subject, because that's the honest thing about children. No matter what age they are, once they start asking those questions, they ready to learn the answers and the truth of it. Don't hide it from them. No crazy fairy tale shit where you switch the actual story, because that's what fairy tales are. Like, if you look at the actual origin of the stories, they're way darker, they're way more horrid, and a lot more crazy shit happens. Like, there's Little Red Riding Hood, and there's Little Red Riding Hood, if you get my drift. And that goes on all kinds of levels. Like, that story get twisted up on all kinds of levels. So, you know, if you know, you know. And it's crazy, but it's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that go on in the regions that you live in. Depending on where you live, you know. It might not be that, it might be this, or it might be the other. But either way, it is what it is. I'm trying to open up this fucking... Open system. Hey. But you know, hey, all we gotta do is just keep on rocking and rolling. All the people that's trying to come together and do the right thing just have to keep coming together and doing the right thing. Alright, you ready to cook up? That's good. We're trying to keep those supplies full and running because, yeah, you know, as long as we can keep that moving and grooving, we're making money. So with that said, let me see if my production boost is ready. I think it's been 24 hours. I should be able to flip that. I should be able to flip that now. Let's see. Alright, I should also be able to register. Nope, still can't register yet. Alright, that's all good. I ain't worried about that. Honestly, I don't even have to be. See, there's certain perks that I just want to use as a CEO, just to ensure the security measures of this transaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely want to use my ghost organization. Alright. So we still waiting. We waiting patiently. In the meantime, in between time, you know, it just gave me a little bit extra time to kick it with people. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, with this whole streaming shit, man, like, one thing that's a Fendi fact is the people that watch, I appreciate them. Even though there's not a lot of them, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate them taking the time out to watch this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Every time I do one of these streams, it's like a conversation with those people. No matter who, you know what I'm saying? They don't all watch at once. Sometimes they don't watch at all. But it's all good. You know what I mean? Like, because the fact that they even subscribe, like, a lot of that is enough, because I know how life is, man. Look how long it's been since I've been able to stream. That's just because, you know, we work. We real actual people. I'm not a fucking bot. I don't sit in some little room somewhere with a bunch of, you know, it ain't basically nothing but a cave with lights. I don't have one of those. I don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? This is something I do when I get off work and shit. One day I'll be able to get the equipment and all that. To flip it. Like, yo, another dope streamer, Clouded Rio. I rocks with him because he streams on Marvel Rivals. He's passionate about his shit. You know, he really checked for that game, which in my opinion is dope because, you know, he found something he believed about, and he say that, yo, I go to work, I don't get money off this shit, but he popping, like, he popping. He's definitely a popular streamer. So when you see shit like that, it puts a lot of shit into perspective when it comes to, like, shit like this. Because you got people that's out here trying to quit their jobs and do this shit. And some people can. Some people have made it a job. But not everybody will. Do you know how many channels, out of all the channels on YouTube, actually have more than 400,000 subscribers? Like 0.004%. When you look at those channels and what kind of content they actually create, you'd be amazed. You'll be amazed. Slush fund. No, we don't want to do slush fund. That's what we want. We trying to register as a boss. Still can't register. Alright. They wilding out here. They definitely wilding out here. Look like I might be the... I don't have to be... have to be a CEO or what's the name to do these missions, but so like I say again, there's certain perks that just help out. Alright, so honestly we gonna just wait. I'm just waiting until I become a CEO. I can become a CEO. There's a lot of shit that I could do until then.
Look at you go, sir. You are crushing it today.
Hit them waist B. Garment factory at 12,000. Hands on car wash at 90 grand. Gotta go pick that up. Salvage yard at 50 grand. Once I finish this, I'm gonna go do some what's the name missions too. I'm gonna pick all that bread up and I'm gonna do the other missions. The FIB jump offs. Then we'll hit off that lick, you know what I'm saying? Bust off this bread and get that 1.2 out the acid lab. Okay, they give us a little temporary bonus.
That's it, sir. Pump away.
Creasing the fuck out of the orange and blue Ewans right now. That's what them shits look like, Ewans. Bust them reps, son. Damn, bro. That's alright. That's how we do it. We go to failure. Push to failure.
I shall add the following markers to your profile, sir. Tenacious, formidable, big and beefy.
I meant to hit the sit-ups. I mean to do the same shit twice, but whatever. Get swole, son. Pause. Crazy, man. New York Knicks won the motherfucking championship. Yo, I still cannot really, like, you don't understand, yo. You really don't understand. As a true blue Knicks fan, you understand what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to sports, and y'all done heard me say this shit before, I rocks with New York all day. The Knicks, right now, in the Brooklyn Nets, we got the Nets too in Brooklyn. Yo, alright, to be honest, man, yo, I love this team, but I don't know if they'll be able to go back to back. If they did, that would be crazy. But imagine if they not. All right, let's imagine they don't win the championship this year, in the next year. But the motherfucking Brooklyn Nets do. Whew, that'd be crazy. Alright, I fucks with the Giants over the Jets, but I rock with both. Like, if the Giants don't make it, I hope the Jets do. You understand what I'm saying? It's New York. I don't fuck with the Mets. I rock with the Yankees. Now, I rock with the Mets. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if the Mets don't make it, if the Yankees don't make it, I hope the Mets do. But if it comes to the Mets and the Yankees, I'm rocking with the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and listen, I used to love the Mets. Back in like 86 and all that, yo, that whole team. Gooden, Strawberry. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Carter. All them dudes. I was rocking with that team. Now, the 86 Mets. And they won the championship. Yo, but as a child, you know what I'm saying? I like the Mets. But I also like the Yankees. But as I grew older, I started liking the Yankees more than the Mets. I don't care what y'all say about the Yankees and they buying it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a New York thing. I fucks with the Yankees and the Mets too, cause they New York, son. I don't have to pick and choose. It is what it is. I'm rocking with the Rangers. I'm rocking with the Devils, pause, the Long Island, the hockey team that happens to be named the Devils. Which, you know what I mean, like the Red Devils or whatever their name is. I'm just saying, you know, it's New York. All New York teams. I don't give a fuck what game it is. Hockey, chess, motherfucking soccer, you name it. If there's a New York team in it, go New York. That's all I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to. I root for the home team. You know. Do I prefer the Brooklyn Nets over the New York Knicks? No. I do not. New York, you know what I mean? The Knicks was my team. But I always fucked with the Nets.
Sir. You are crushing it today.
Back in my time, New Jersey was like an annex of New York. It was an extension. New York and New Jersey was considered. And they be saying, yo, motherfuckers had beef, but I ain't never see it like that. It might have been some rap shit. Or there'd be certain parts where you go and, you know, it's just how it is when you playing away games. It's just that, you know, in them times, New York was the place you had to come to. New York niggas didn't have to go to Jersey to get on, you know what I'm saying? You went to Jersey to perform when you was on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You went out there to showcase. You know what I'm saying? Like, to an extent. But now look at it. Like, these dynamics change. Now the South got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not only now, there's like now everybody got it. I wonder if no, that don't work. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, listen. It only goes to show that we don't control our own culture. The people who hand out the record deals and all that are the people who decide who gets what. Alright, now can I become? There we go. Boom. See, like I said, patience. Do a little workout, you know, increase the strength and all that. Get the body pumping. Pause. We're not done yet. See, now I'm a boss. This player's looking for work in bodyguard. I rock with him. First, I'll do some yoga.
And inhale. And exhale. Inhale.
I'm inhaling.
Exhale.
Phew. There we go. Next pose. This shit is good right here because you get the little speed boost, swim boost. Breathe in. And breathe out. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, I'm going to be honest, like, especially when it comes to these games and shit. I'm talking about, like, basketball, football, especially, like, more so football. and basketball than baseball. Baseball for certain people. Like when it comes to these states and shit, right? And boosting the economy and all that type of shit. How can I explain it? There's definitely some damn, how can I explain it? There's it's gotta be, damn, what's going on? Shit crashing and shit. There's definitely a kayfabe factor when it comes to sports. It's, you know what I mean? Like, and those who know what kayfabe is, they know what I'm talking about. Okay, run speed, swim speed, like all that work. Look how fast we running now. Fast as lightning, boy. Fast as fuck, boy. Pew. Flash. Alright, but the type of work that I'm about to do right now, do I really need them to help me? That's the question. Do I want their help? My shit gray? That's dope. I ain't never had gray before. Let me see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to sell my what's the name? My acid line. Okay, got 100 grand in it. That's what I was supposed to be doing the whole time. Riding around, picking up bread. And this shit parked right in the middle of the street. These dudes is crazy. That's the buzzer that yeah. Wow. Crazy. Alright, we ain't stressing that. Now one thing I know for a fact, no matter where I do these motherfucking alright, let's look and see what's really going on. It's my first time out. Okay, I'm definitely the highest level in this motherfucker. Which don't really mean nothing. I'm just, you know. What we really want to see is everybody's mental state. Alright, we got. Let's go to players. Now. He from New York. Oh, yep, look, Crooklyn Moolah. I knew it. See, because we rocking that blue and orange. I already know. Yeah, boy, that's the KNICKS. You already see this. You already know where I'm from. Alright. Fairly chill. I'll say that for the most part. Cause that just means people ain't wilding around. Ain't running around wilding out. We're gonna call them out. Oh, that was, I don't know if y'all heard that. That was my neck. I said snap like that. Alright. And they got the HSW ride over here. Those are pretty decent. Like, you get like a couple $100 grand off of them shits. If you into racing and all that. There's people who have guides on that shit every week, show you how to how to do it the quickest way, and without, like all that. Alright, so we double full right here. That's dope, because that means as soon as this shit start moving, the next batch gonna start producing, which is how you want to keep this right now. Pretty much, I think, for like the whole week. And this is a good way to get your money up. You was just talking. I know how to drive perfect. That was crazy. Where the fuck do they have me at, man? Come on, let me offer this. There we go. Ballistic armor and minigun. Damn, bro. You definitely wild. Alright, I got 5 of these drop-offs to jump off to. Where are they at? Oh, we up. Okay. Now I don't like this. Okay, boom, ghost. First off, we going ghost. That's first off. We going ghost. Alright. I jumped off that road because I thought somebody was playing cop. You know, motherfuckers got the cop cars right now. Let's get up out of here. It's gonna take a while. We might not make it either. Oh, come on, dude. I feel like they nerfed these shits too. Oh man, I'm not feeling too good about this lobby right now. There's a lot of presses running around this motherfucker. I'm just hoping. Whoa! Now that was. Let me me see some shit real quick. Nah, that shit ain't going up there, yeah. I'm fucked. Pause. It's gonna be crazy though. That's for sure. This is gonna be crazy. Cause I know they coming for me. And they definitely gonna be lurking at. Cause I could just feel the thirst in this lobby. People wanna troll and shit. I mean, people usually don't bother you when you're doing your little motorcycle missions and shit. But what can I say? People get bored, you know what I mean? Oh, come on, man. Yo, everything right now is just... Oh no, not this. And it's these two. Yo, leave me alone, bro. Seriously. Make me shoot the dog, man. Oh man, and everyone is out in the open. Nah. Let's try this one. Good. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I knew it. Yep. Alright. Can't let him do. I'll take the little loss. I knew that was gonna happen. I was stuck on the fucking bike. I was trying to get off that shit so I could shoot him, but it took too long.
Ready for a night of frivolity, sir?
Yeah, we'll see.
Ask away, sir.
Let's go to...
Of course, sir.
Wasn't gonna let him just take my shit. I knew this was a troll lobby though. See, and boom. Look at that. See? Look at that. Ain't that crazy? Same bread still sitting there. Alright. We ain't lose nothing. Thanks to having our supplies filled up.
Hello, hello. Wholesale, let's do it.
Make sure we get that little piece right back. Okay, so now the boost is back on. That means okay, that's dope. Alright, we're gonna try this again. So we still good. We can go to another public lobby. You feel me? Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right back. So if you keep it like that, like I said, if you keep it like that, you'll be continuously building up supplies, and if you gotta bounce, you won't lose your cargo. Bro just tried to like ruin my whole shit instead of getting money. Like, he wouldn't have got anything for that. He would have got like $25,000. He would have got more money helping me. I don't know. Maybe he's one of the dudes that was looking for work. I don't know.
Well rested, sir. I calculated that you enjoyed 70% deep sleep.
Oh, I didn't reach the max. Damn. Alright. That's all I should do. Or really even
How
go
can I
on.
assist you, sir?
Um, 12 hours still left for the bunker boost. Okay. That's alright. I got. This is probably honestly, you know what? This will be one. Oh, let me see something. Okay. Just want to make sure my voice chat wasn't like open. Alright. Let's see. I think we'll try for another session. See if we get lucky. I mean, I could rock with the 706 to be honest. Like, take the 700 grand. But just want to take advantage of this double. Plus, I always do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, I always sell my asset lab in a public lobby because, you know, the high risk bonus is definitely worth it when you're doing it. You know, when you're doing it in a public lobby, especially when it comes to that asset lab, it's definitely worth it. But
The city awaits you, sir.
alright, shame popping up on. Okay. Boom. That's step one. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Dark screen, dark screen. When you gonna let me get back to the game? No doubt. And we try again.
Okay, you ready for this?
Alright, you already know what this one is. Ooh. Damn, bro. That hurt. It's like we wait till we get in the ghost org before we heal up. We got like 16 seconds. Then we hit that ghost. Damn, I have no body armor. Snack slow as fuck.
You look amazing. Your car, great. Oh yeah, brother.
Okay, he ain't following me good. Oof, I was worried. I gotta make these damn deliveries. Let me get up here. Got 2 minutes on Ghost Org. Let me see something. Oh, you're not showing them shits like that. Alright. Oh no. Not having a good feeling about this.
Shoot. Okay, give me a few seconds and they won't be able to see you.
I hope this area is good enough to cover. Cause it looked like other people basically doing the same fucking thing. I'm just worried because I'm only at like 3. See? That shit is out of the area. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Blind shot, baby. Nah, we can't climb that shit. Wait, hold on. There's only one way to find out. Nah, we can't climb this shit. Oh, oof. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Shit real. We're gonna find a way up this bitch though. Believe that. Yes, sir. Like I said, we gonna get up here. That just wasn't the way. Whoa. Yo, hold on. Man, that was crazy. Yep. Let's get that up in there real quick. Pause. Alright, hopefully that's it. I forgot about these dudes. Let me see. Can I do Ghost Organization again at this point? Shit. 2 more minutes. Whoa. Oof. No snacks available. Oh man, come on. And the hyenas and the coyotes and shit. Get the fuck up out of here. Alright, 3 more of these to go. Oh, come on, man. Let's go this way. Hello, 8. Oh. Lift us up, baby. Come on. Ooh. I don't know what that was. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Fucking cows in the road and all that. Oh! I thought I was dead. Alright, come on, pick up the bike, pick up the bike, pick up the bike. What? You already see, bro? You already see. I'm rocking my blue and orange, baby. You can't tell me nothing. Oh, look at that. Did you see that crazy shit right there? That's how we doing it. I'm so hyped, got me sliding over roofs and shit. New York, baby. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Shout out to the homie KNICKS. What? Whole squad crazy, man. For the Knicks to do it, come on, man. You gotta show love to everybody, that whole team. They deserve it. They them dudes. They got it done. Straight up. They them dudes. They got it done, baby. Ow. Look at that. Go New York, baby. Ain't no stopping it right now. Like, I'm gonna be honest, man. It still hasn't really sunk in yet for me, though. Boom. And there we go. And just like that. Exactly. Nobody can, yo. I'm sorry. This is our time. We earned it. Whew. Alright, and just like that, we got us a cool millie. So they're giving you the double XP, as you see. You do it in a private lobby, you can still get 700 grand. But if you bust it down like I did in a public lobby, that's a whole mill. And if you got the mansion, you can put the production boost on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it just keep coming faster and faster.
I was worried you might collapse from...
Yeah, don't worry about it. We good. Yeah, that was, yeah. And that's how you do that. But yeah, man, shit. Think about it. Think about it. This is our time, man. That's, you know what I mean? That's all that can be said. This is our time, man. Undeniably, this is our time. So many, I mean, a half a century. A half a century. Over a half a century. Pardon me. Drinking soda. That shit was like, brr. I ain't wanna like. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, one way or another, everybody knows this story. Woo. Fucking century. Man. Phew. Imagine. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, like, we out of the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta mention us with them other people now. And I don't care if we don't win it. Like, that, yeah, they did it. Cause I don't know what it is, man. What it is about New York, where they can't put together and keep together a championship team, but they did it for this one. And with the way shit goes, I'm grateful enough. Woo! Yeah. By AI, you talking Allen Iverson? Or was it like some new AI? Cause I'm just saying, like, that go without saying. If you're talking about my guy Allen, Mr. Iverson, no. I mean, I respect. Oh shit. No, that's something different. I fucks with Brunson, but let's be honest, he still got more to prove. And when I say that, I'm not saying like he got to give us another championship like next year. I'm just saying, like, how long is he even going to be on the team? Yeah, I give him that too. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Before we just start like putting him over AI and all that, you know what I mean? That's the point I'm trying to make. Like that, that still is not even a question right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely giving him his props, definitely giving him his respect, but no, that's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? You already know. That's not how that works. That's like When Beyond Me or Shaq. Yeah, but statistics is not why. It's not why I fucks with AI. You know what I'm saying? Statistics ain't the reason why I fucks with AI. You know what I mean? Especially in this day and age. We talking about at this point now, we talking about two whole different brands of basketball. It ain't even the same. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't even the same. And that's not shitting on the new generation, but exactly. We talking about practice. Like, we talking about practice. Like, look at the monsters that AI had to climb and conquer. Pause. Look at him. Look at the beast this little dude was. And he had these motherfuckers breaking down in compounds and fractions. They had to make rules against this motherfucker. Like, they had to create the Hack and Shack. No, the NBA had to make rules against this motherfucker because he was making motherfuckers look crazy. Had motherfuckers breakdancing on the fucking doing backspins and head spins and windmills and shit. He was doing it so crazy, they made the way that he dribbled, they made it look like he was cheating. Crazy. Now they got motherfuckers doing Euro steps and double Euro steps. I seen motherfuckers take like 6 steps to the basket. Come on, man. Wimbiana, Tatiana, whatever the fuck his name is. Dude can shoot. Exact. And traveling. Like, and all that. Now it's some crazy shit they calling it. But I see what they did though, yo. And I don't care. My opinion may be controversial, but the NBA softened it. The people who are in charge of the rules, whoever they may be the owners or whoever regulates this shit, they softened up the NBA so they can have these foreign motherfuckers come in, cause they could not handle that shit. And these are prime examples. You got your fucking Wembanyama's. Like, come on, imagine him posting up with Shaq. He would have that shit was like a cartoon, man. Like, you remember when the motherfucker would just crumble into a bunch of like bones and dust, and they had to sweep him up in the fucking trash pan, like that type shit. Come on, imagine him down in the paint with Alonzo Mourning or Charles Oakley or anybody like that motherfucker, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who came up in that reign and tutelage. Imagine that. Nah, man. They literally, and that's what it is. Argue if you want, but exactly. Shit, we ain't even gonna go physical. Let's go mental. Imagine them dealing with a cerebral assassin like a motherfucking Reggie Miller, who will still, he'll still thump you out. He'll still square up with you, and like shit ain't sweet at all. That's what I'm saying. None of these dudes were suckers, man. Even the little ones, your Muggsy Bowles and your motherfucking Spud Webbs, Isaiah Thomas, he'll swing on a motherfucker that's 6'12", 11-teen. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's different. And I ain't even talking about the fighting aspect of it. I'm just talking about the Exactly. Reggie Miller, the Nick Killer. We ain't even gonna talk about Mr. We ain't gonna talk about Mr. Mike over here. We ain't gonna talk about Mr. Irvin over here. We don't even want to take it back to motherfucking Dr. J, or, you know what I mean, Wilt or Russell, or, come on, man. At the end of the day, I'm just talking about the heart, the tenacity that these dudes had. I ain't even talking about like the beating up part or the aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? But they, these were men. These were manly men, and they would throw some blows at the, you know what I mean? They throw them bows, baby. Shit. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, man. Motherfucking monsters, man. Lane Bear. Shit, Bird. He was, people think he was some nerdy white boy that like had like some accuracy. That motherfucker was, what? That motherfucker was tough as nails. Giving it the, he was worse than a lot. He's worse than a lot of your so-called bad boys, cause he beat your ass and then talk shit to you at the same time, and will fight you, will square up with you, will pull up to your locker room. Come on, man. I'm just saying, these dudes was a whole different class. Ugly ass Kevin McHale, that motherfucker. Like, all these dudes was monsters, man. For real. And the type of game that they played is something totally different compared to what is being played now. And I don't care who you like, you know what I'm saying, who you think is better than the other. That's all your opinion. I respect yours, like hopefully you respect mine. You know, I have my favorites and you have yours. Exactly. Exactly. You know, now they got terminology for it. They call it, oh, bully ball and all that bullshit. Nah, man. It wasn't that. Shit was just tough, you know what I mean? You got some tough guys playing fucking basketball all across the country. And shit was real. Motherfuckers used to get beat the fuck up sometimes, yo. This was a thing. You know? I mean, shit. When we was kids playing basketball and baseball and football and shit. Exactly. Exactly. Unless you a motherfucking big ass bull like Charles Barkley, you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You running up in that shit because you getting your points. And now that mean you and Oakley and Mason, y'all gonna have to fight. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because, you know, and not even physically. I'm saying just the game, like, it wasn't going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody had to hurt anybody. I'm just saying, like, you know, it wasn't easy. It wasn't no gliding around. Like, right now, to be honest, when I look at basketball, it looks like I'm watching somebody play 2K. That's the best analogy I can give you. That's what it looks like to me when I'm watching basketball these days. It looks like I'm watching somebody play 2K. And sometimes, exactly. That's what the fuck the shit look like. To the point where it's like, yo, sometimes even the graphics, I'm like, is this even real anymore? Like, what the fuck is going on here, yo? What's really going on? Shit crazy.
You're looking good. Really. The boss.
Yeah, I know. The Knicks won, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said. I ain't been up in a minute. Just wanted to walk through my money. On my Scrooge McDuck shit. Life is like a hurricane here in New York. We did it, yo. Alright. Yeah, we just bust down another cell in the public lobby. Yes, sir, my dude. Always good to hear from you, man. Man, champ, man. One love, man. That's the bro right there. Yeah, man.
Our fearless leader.
Yeah, yo. It's a beautiful thing, man. Let me see. Going in the office garage. Let's see if I can find my deluxe. I think it's in here. I ain't used that shit in a while. It's my military gear. I thought my deluxe was in here. Guess not. Exit ground. Yeah, we done made hella bread, man. Yeah, that's crazy, yo. Still hard to believe. I mean, there's still a couple licks I can hit. I'm not gonna hold you. That was not what I was trying to do, but I got it done. So there we go. We did it. Alright, we're gonna run over here real quick. Damn. I don't ever use this shit. I changed the building for my agency. Ever since then, it's been a little weird getting back and forth. About to take a little intermission. Pardon me as I go make some snacks and all that. Alright, gotta fill up on the Snizax, get us some armor, replenish the bullets. Probably want to just leave this session and see if it'll replenish. It's time to go back to a private real quick. Get our re-up on. No, don't do it yet, because it'll take me back to my what's in there.
The one and only. Got pretty much everything in here.
Get that armor up. I ain't using no explosives.
And let me know if you have any questions. Yup. Gotta load up before we get out. Got a lot of money.
Damn.
Stay strapped.
So in order for me to get ammo for my railgun. Oh shit. In order for me to get ammo for my railgun, I'm gonna have to do the armor drop. I'm in my CEO, so I'll be able to do it.
Oh, you would? Oh, let's go. Granny, the instructions. Oh, I don't need no cups and friends. I know what to do.
just needed a quick second to go make some snacks and shit. Boy, hungry. Alright. Yeah. That's basically what it is. You got the Acid Lab 2-time bonus. And there's also another bonus. Well, I can't remember what it is right now. The what is it? It's the Acid Lab and the oh, right. And the Garment Factory heist. Those are the ones right now. You work between those and you get a nice pretty penny. Between the Garment Factory heist, main heist at 1.2. The other 3 heists ranging in at roughly about 300,000 apiece. More, more, definitely not less. All 3 of them are 300 grand and better. That's $2.1 million. If you do all of them in one sitting, and it don't take long. You know what I mean? And you don't have to worry about doing those in a public lobby for no kind of extra bonus, because there is none. But honestly, you know, when you do the actual mission itself, you'll be in one of those, you know, weird public-private lobbies, I want to call them, where you're still in the lobby, but, you know, you're away from everybody else. You know? So, I mean, you know, some people prefer the company of a public lobby. Even when they doing missions, you know, whatever, you know, some people just like to be in public lobbies. Not everybody's all about the invite only. Even though me, I have a mix of it. There's certain shit that I'd rather do in the invite only. Certain shit I won't do in the public lobby because it's just too much of a risk. And there's no substantial bonus that makes it worth it. For sure. You know, there's certain activities I'll skip. Like, for instance, selling bunker cargo in a public lobby is a waste of time, because I only let it go so far. You only get so much. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have 2 and 3 cars to move, because you know how those missions get. If it goes over 1 car, it's definitely not really recommended or fit for solo. I mean, you can still pull it off, but it can be an issue depending on which mission you get. So with that being said, I'm thinking about moving my bunker. I'm scared if I move my bunker, I'll have to do my research over. Because if that's the case, then I'm not moving my bunk. Because I mean, all my research is completed. Then I mean, that, shit, years ago. I'm not my fan that. I'm just saying, like, to have to do that shit over again, no. That shit took way too long. I mean, way too long. Word. But yeah, man. I made so much grip today. I think I'm about to bounce up off of this. I just wanted to get up on for a minute and chill and talk some shit about the Knicks. Shout out to the homie Man Champ for telling you. Honestly, I think me and him will make a good podcast talking about sports because he's more of a like a statistics kind of guy, and I'm more of a casual kind of fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, I'm just rooting for my team. I don't really get into, that other part about it, but I love to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't have a respect for people who, went into the game like that, because that's dope. Especially like, your man is like a storehouse of, oh man, bro. Like, talking to him reminds me of talking to like my OGs, or just not even like just listening to them talk about like sports and shit, the knowledge that they had of the game. And this man, yeah, he's knowledgeable about his sports, and not just one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you name it: boxing, baseball, basketball, fucking hockey. Like, bro knows his shit, man. And every conversation with him is definitely interesting. That's why I like chopping it up with him. Word. So that was just icing on the cake right there. That's my dude too. You know what I'm saying? Him and the homie White Boy. Oh man, miss my dude White Boy, yo. I ain't heard from him in a minute. I hope everything alright with you. If you hear this, shouting you out, my dude. One love, brother. I'm still here. Meet me over there in GTA 6. Word. Well, I have to get the old crew back together for GTA 6. That'll be dope. Yo, you know what I'm gonna buy me tomorrow, y'all? Some liverwurst. Yes, I got a taste for some liverwurst. Some motherfucking liverwurst. And some spicy mustard. On some rye bread. Yep. Word. That shit would be smack. Word. Gotta make my little rounds tomorrow and shit. Gotta go here and there. Gotta force myself to get up and move around, man, cause I mean, trust me, I'm active all week. But on my days off, it's hard to get up and get about. And when I don't have the weekends off, my days be scattered out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that should be crazy. But like, I be tired as fuck. Like, legs be tired and shit. Body be tired of moving around all week long, non-stop. Busting down 10, 11, 12, 13 hour shifts. And we not just standing around. Oh, it's manual labor and it's extensive. But it, you know, I ain't complaining. I'm glad I'm working. At least I ain't, you know, out here not working. But that's one of the reasons why y'all don't see me that much. You know what I'm saying? Anymore. Cause you know, shit, I'm grown. I would love to sit in the crib and play games all day and get paid to do it. Shit, yeah, I do it. Alright. Oh, just for reference, this is something else I want to keep. I've been working on them shits some days. Like I said, when I don't have time to play the game, I got a little bit of time to get on, I'll jump on and do a couple of these missions. I should be at like 100 and something, maybe even 110. No, only at 100? Damn. Well, it's at 100 and something. Well, I finally hit 100. Only got 110 more to go. Or like 201, some shit like that. I think we gotta do like a 200 of these shits in order to get the in order to get the income up to the max income and shit. Now it's been a while since they ran a double XP on a Dr. Dre mission. And the Dr. Dre mission is another good hustle in the game too. It takes a little time, but it's about an hour. And to be honest, it's something that like you can just bust down mission. You know what I'm saying? Something that you could build up while you doing other shit. Like if you get bored, you could bust down one of the setup missions. It's 9 at all, but they really not bad. I believe actually 10. It's about 11, 12 missions that you do to complete the whole series. But again, it's a cool mill, and it really don't take that long if you lock in and just bust it up. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, if I felt like playing the game for another hour right now, I would do the shit. I just don't feel like doing it. In fact, let me see where I'm at in this shit, because I be doing it. Okay, I gotta straight up start the whole mission over. Yeah, I was gonna say if I'm over in it, I would do it. But yeah, man, for $1 million. Like say if I had time to play this game like I used to, I would make crazy bread. The way I used to play this game back in the days, man, on PS3, shit. I would do Kyle Perico. I'll bust that down. Bust down the Dr. Dre mission. By the time I finish the Dr. Dre mission, you gotta wait like 2 hours anyway. I'll say, cause that's like another hour. That's 2 hours right there. I used to play this game like 5-6 hours a day. Especially the way my schedule was set up the rest of the work. I would have had time to play the game like all fucking night and still get mad sleep before I had to go back in. Shit, I would do Kyle Perico. Then I would bust down the motherfucking what's her name? Dr. Dre. After Dr. Dre, I would do Cluck and Bell. After Cluck and Bell, I would do a motherfucking what's the name? Either Guzman Heights or now you got the Avery Heights. Psst. Or I would do the, or I could do the Salvage Yard. You know what I'm saying? I would make like, just off of those alone, I would make crazy bread. I could make like 5, 6 a day. Meanwhile, my, what's the name, stacking up. All my passive income, still snatching that up. Hitting up. Sometimes that's one thing about GTA Plus, man. Being able to like take care of your businesses through your phone. Sending your people out to pick up shit instead of having to travel to every business and do it individually. That's definitely a perk. Sometimes it make me want to actually get GTA Plus just for that. Because if I had that, man, money making machine. Like you could pick up all your passive income. You pick up all your passive income and send out your workers all in one shot off your phone. I mean, not to mention the extra free cars, the 100-car garage space. Man, it would be crazy. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for today, yo. I done had enough hustling. Trust me, this million that I made is definitely not the first million I made. I done made like 5 million a day. Definitely ready. Plus I done did all the tiers for the new heist that's coming out, the new DLC. I done got the 1,500,000 and all the extra stuff. Man. And I'm just waiting for the DLC to come out. I guess I'm gonna get like some extra art to go into this art room that we're gonna have to get. I'm wondering if that DLC is gonna involve Michael. I'm thinking he's gonna be in it. He's gonna be involved in it some kind of way. Just wondering to see how. It'll be messed up if they make us rob him with Mr. Fabio, or Fabio, whatever his name, Faber, that dude. Unless we working with Michael to rob his ass, that'd be dope. But we'll see how it works out. It's definitely gonna be some kind of art grab, so that's gonna be dope. We know art usually has a lot of high value in this game, so it'll be interesting to see what the take home is gonna be after all of the nonsense. How much cash you actually get out of it, and what different kind of hard mode shit, because you know it's gonna be a hard mode and all. So yeah, man, here we go. GTA 5. It's crazy, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. All this shit just like, it's like GTA 5 is finally on the way out. GTA 6 is on the way in. I mean, let's be honest. When it first come out, it's only gonna be story mode available, not online. So don't get hyped. They're already putting stuff behind the paywall, which is wild work. Like, they literally already putting shit behind the paywall. If you don't buy the unlimited hyper megatronical bundle, you won't be able to do certain things. There's gonna be certain shops and hairstyles and stuff that's locked behind that paywall, and you'll never be able to get it. To be honest, I think I'm gonna fuck around and get it. I mean, $100. Yeah, I'm thinking about pre-ordering that shit tonight. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Why? I mean, yo, I saved up $100 for this game at this point. As many years as this shit's been out. But I'm really worried about the future of this game. I'm really hoping they don't extend this type of activity into online mode to a point where, you know, you're gonna be locked out of shit because you don't want to pay extra bread. I don't think that's necessary. But with these young folks that's coming up, if they can train them into that shit, it won't be a thing. And that's where, like, people don't understand. Like, they're looking at more of a long-term thing. They're trying to educate consumers to be fed the way they feed them, or the way they want to feed them. You know, a changing dynamic that right now, the bass player, you know, and games are geared towards younger people. But the truth of the matter is, it's the older folks who's actually playing these games more. They really just don't want to admit that. And they're trying to get, you know, young people into the games, but young dudes be playing different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird space, man. It's definitely something that you won't see with the naked eye. Let's put it like that. But anyway, y'all, this is Stress One, and yes, sir, I've been away for a while, but you'll see more of me every now and then. I'm still gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I can, drop a little stream here and there. You know, we'll get that going. But until then, I'll see y'all next time. Go Knicks 2026. Ooh, it's our year, baby. Yeah. Alright. Peace.